Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, the State of Our World, on Wednesday, January 6, 2021. So what is it? Well, the coronavirus is still with us. Approaching 400,000 people have passed away from the virus. Telling people demonstrating against the lockdowns, wearing a mask, shelter in place, social distancing. Um, Yesterday, there was an election in Georgia, special election, and we have two new Democratic senators who were elected, John Ossoff and the Reverend Warnock. So now the Democrats have a majority in the House with the Vice President-elect Kamala Harris to be the tiebreaker. So basically a 51 to 50. Very nice. Now, while celebrating that, we had some very sad news. The Capitol in Washington, D.C., the Senate and the House, the whole building, Capitol building, were invaded by a mob of Trump supporters. Somehow the security was very lax, and they were gathering outside in a mob. They were rioting, and they got into the Capitol. Somehow they were able to open the doors. And where were the Washington Capitol Police and the Secret Service? Evidently there weren't enough of them. Now, it was advertised, Trump requested all his buddy supporters to come to Washington on January 6th, the day that they count all the votes from the election, and he told his supporters, come to Washington and stop this. And they did. They didn't stop it. It continued, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are the president and vice president-elect, and they will take office on January 20th. Now, so the protesters, the rioters, they delayed the process because it went on into the early morning hours. So, where was the security in the Capitol? They were able to get into the Capitol building, ransack certain offices, prowl the halls of the Capitol, damage parts of the Capitol, which will be fixed, break windows. When they broke in, the Capitol Police did go and get all the members and congressional members and their staff out of the House and Senate chambers, and they got them to safety. But how did they get in? That's a real mystery. No one bothered them. Now, if these people were black or brown skinned, they would have been tased, they would have been knocked to the ground, handcuffed, possibly beaten, and they would have been arrested. As a result, we had about 52 arrests of these people, but there is video out there showing huge mobs there. And they have video, and they have surveillance, and they have photos, so they intend to round up more of these people. But why were only 52 arrested? And why were they treated so nicely with kid gloves? Whereas if they were part of Black Lives Matter, we saw over the summer, they would have been beaten, arrested, possibly killed. But no, they weren't, because they were white. And that is a problem in our country. Definitely have a double standard here. Now, that's something we really have to look into. Now, the coronavirus is still out there, and it has taken a lot of lives. A lot of people have the virus, and not only here, but in other countries. Now, we donate a lot of money to Israel. Palestinians get a little, but Israel gets lots. And Israel has the coronavirus, as do the people in the West Bank and Gaza. So if you're in Gaza, you're not getting any help from Israel. And if you're in the West Bank, and you're a settler, you're getting lots of help if you're an Israeli. But if you're a Palestinian, you're not getting any help. And the virus has killed a lot of people in a lot of cases. And the Israeli government refuses to provide Palestinians, whether in the West Bank or Gaza, with the vaccine. What they really want to do is wipe out the Palestinian population in East Jerusalem and the West Bank, so they can get more land and have bigger population of Hebrews instead of a mixed population with Palestinians. And we give them so much money, and we don't enforce our own humanitarian guidelines. Israel continues to demolish homes, tens of thousands. You have to have some kind of permit to have a home, but they'll demolish the home, hoping to discourage Palestinians from staying there. They want to get rid of them some way. Anyway, that's the way it is. That's just a synopsis. Okay, now how about a song for today? The song I'd like to sing is a little song that I wrote, very, very short. It's extremely short, and so I think you'll like it, maybe for that reason. Dark blue sky, white clouds, how pretty they are. The white clouds are floating on a canvas of blue, like the blue ocean and the white caps. Dark blue sky, white clouds, how pretty they are. Okay, that's it. I told you it was short. Now, remember, I'm glad you're with us this evening on January 6, 2021, for a meeting of Caroline Speaks, The State of the World. Remember, wear a mask when you go out in public, shelter in place, only go out when you have to, practice social distancing, and remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Hope to see you back here tomorrow evening. Thank you. Good night. See ya.